Imagine waking up to a pink sky, the ground outside your window, a sea of red dust, and a horizon that stretches endlessly into the blackness of space. There are no oceans, no birds, no familiar green landscapes, just the stark, silent beauty of Mars. This is humanity's next great dream: to become a multi-planetary species, to set foot on another world and call it home. But is this grand vision a realistic next step for civilization, or is it just the stuff of science fiction? The journey to answer that question is one of the most exciting and challenging endeavors we have ever undertaken. Out of all the celestial bodies in our solar system, why are we so obsessed with Mars? Well, when you look at the options, Mars is our best shot. It's relatively close, at an average distance of about 225 million kilometers. A day on Mars, called a sol, is almost the same length as a day on Earth, just about 40 minutes longer. It even has polar ice caps, an atmosphere, albeit a very thin one, and all the essential chemical ingredients like carbon dioxide that could potentially be used for life support. But let's be clear, Mars is also an incredibly deadly place. Its atmosphere is over 95% carbon dioxide, which is toxic to us. The surface is brutally cold, with temperatures plummeting to minus 60 degrees Celsius on an average day. And without a magnetic field like Earth's, the surface is constantly bombarded with dangerous cosmic radiation, enough to fry sensitive electronics and, of course, human beings. So, with all these dangers, why do we still want to go? The answer is both simple and profound: survival. If Earth were ever to face a catastrophic event that made it unlivable, Mars could be humanity's backup drive, our only insurance policy. It's not just about exploration. It's about securing the future of our species. Getting to Mars is a monumental challenge in itself. It's not like a quick trip to the moon. A journey to the red planet takes anywhere from 6 to 9 months, and that's only possible during a specific launch window that opens up roughly every 26 months when Earth and Mars align in their orbits. Get the timing wrong, and the journey could take years. It's a high-stakes game of cosmic billiards. Right now, giants like SpaceX, NASA, and even Blue Origin are in a new kind of space race to make this journey a reality. SpaceX's Starship, a fully reusable spacecraft, is at the forefront of this ambition. The plan is to send cargo missions first, delivering supplies and equipment before sending the first human crews. Each Starship is designed to carry up to 100 tons of supplies per trip. But here's the catch. Establishing even a small self-sustaining colony would require a fleet of these. Ships, dozens of launches, millions of liters of fuel produced both on Earth and eventually on Mars, and flawless navigation across the vast emptiness of space. It's an unprecedented logistical puzzle. Now, let's say we overcome the journey and land safely. What's next? Survival. The first Martian pioneers can't just pitch a tent and start a campfire. With average temperatures colder than Antarctica and planet-engulfing dust storms that can last for months, shelter is the #1 priority. Scientists and engineers are designing habitats that can withstand this brutal environment. The most promising concepts involve building structures underground, using the Martian soil itself, known as regolith, as a natural shield against radiation. Other ideas include 3D printing habitats using local materials or deploying inflatable domes that are then covered with a thick layer of that same regolith. Once shelter is secured, we'd need to create a closed-loop ecosystem. Food would likely be grown in hydroponic or aeroponic farms inside these habitats. We'd need to generate breathable air, probably by using a device like MOXIE, which has already successfully split carbon dioxide from the Martian atmosphere to produce oxygen. And for power, we'd rely on advanced solar panels, or more likely, small, reliable nuclear fission reactors to provide consistent energy through the long Martian nights and dust storms. In short, to survive on Mars, we would have to bring a miniature, technologically advanced version of Earth with us. But what about the human element? How would living on Mars change *us*? The long-term effects of a low-gravity environment Mars has only about 38% of Earth's gravity are a major concern. Our bodies are perfectly adapted to Earth's pull. On Mars, astronauts would face muscle atrophy and bone density loss, problems we already see in astronauts on the International Space Station, but much more severe over a lifetime. There could be permanent changes to our cardiovascular system, our blood flow, and even our eyesight. Some scientists speculate that over generations, Martian settlers could evolve differently, perhaps becoming taller and more slender. They might develop unique physiological traits adapted to their new world, potentially becoming a distinct offshoot of humanity. Beyond the physical, the psychological toll would be immense. Imagine the profound isolation, the claustrophobia of living in a small habitat, and the knowledge that Earth is a tiny blue dot millions of miles away. Communication would have a delay of up to 20 minutes each way, making real-time conversation impossible. That's why research is already underway in Mars analog missions here on Earth, like the High Seas project in Hawaii, where crews live in isolation for months to study the psychological challenges of a future Mars mission. This leads us to the ultimate, grandest question. Could we ever transform Mars into a second Earth? This hypothetical process is called terraforming. The goal would be to heat up the planet, thicken its atmosphere, and eventually create stable, liquid water on its surface. It sounds like pure science fiction, but there are actual scientific theories on how it could be done. One idea involves placing giant mirrors in orbit to focus sunlight on the Martian polar ice caps, vaporizing the frozen carbon dioxide, and water ice to create a greenhouse effect that warms the planet. Another, more aggressive approach suggests introducing powerful, man-made greenhouse gases to kickstart the warming process. However, the reality is daunting. A 2018 NASA-sponsored study concluded that Mars has lost most of its ancient atmosphere to space and simply doesn't have enough accessible carbon dioxide and water, trapped in its crust and polar caps to create a thick enough atmosphere to support life as we know it. Even if we could somehow find the resources, the process would take centuries, if not millennia. For now, terraforming Mars remains firmly in the realm of dreams. So, if establishing a self-sustaining colony is so difficult and terraforming is nearly impossible with current technology, why do we even try? Why pour billions of dollars and countless hours of human ingenuity into this seemingly distant dream? Because the pursuit of Mars is about more than just Mars. Exploration is one of the most powerful drivers of innovation. The technologies we must invent to survive on another planet have incredible applications right here on Earth. Think about it: creating closed-loop water recycling systems, developing hyper-efficient renewable energy sources, mastering vertical farming techniques to grow food with minimal resources, and building AI-driven life support systems. These are all solutions that can help us tackle climate change, resource scarcity, and sustainability challenges on our own world. Perhaps the greatest lesson from our quest for Mars is not about how to live on another planet, but about how to better appreciate and protect the one we already have. When we see that fragile blue marble hanging in the blackness of space, it's a powerful reminder of what's at stake. In the end, Mars may not become our second Earth, at least, not in our lifetimes. The challenges are monumental, the dangers are real, and the path forward is uncertain. But Mars serves as a mirror, reflecting the incredible heights humanity can reach when we dare to dream beyond our sky, to push the boundaries of what's possible. So, can we live on Mars? The answer is probably a qualified someday. But perhaps the more important question we should be asking is not asterisk, can asterisk we, but asterisk, should asterisk we? And what will we become in the process of trying? Thanks for joining us on this journey to the Red Planet. If you enjoy exploring big ideas like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more mind-expanding stories. We'll see you in the next one.